It's your boy Kendra 1K. Welcome back to another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Just to give you guys a heads up, I did record an outro, but for some reason the audio wasn't working. So there won't be one at the end of this video, but make sure y'all stay blessed, stay focused, have a good day, and always remember your why. So right here, I was doing a repair on a Toyota forklift because the horn was constantly staying on. And I'll explain my thought process at some point in this video, but right here I'm just showing you guys me doing a repair. The only thing y'all didn't see is how much I struggle with getting the steering wheel off. I end up having to get a hammer and just beating it off, but my coworker told me don't try not to do that because you could bend the steering wheel. But I guess you could call me lucky or blessed or whatever because I didn't break it, but it was just so stiff. I tried prying it off first before I did that. But yeah, I'm just showing you guys me replacing the contact springs, and I did a repair on the power wire to the horn because it was shorted out. So I just cut the wire, got a new connector, and don't ask me why, but it took me a little minute to be able to cramp the wire because it was in a tight space, and eventually I just went ahead and took the whole cover off. Just one of those scenarios where you realize you're making something harder than it gotta be. I don't know why, but yeah. And I'm also at a point now where I started taking service calls, so videos will probably get a little bit more interesting. Like, I'll start getting into more things. You know, I won't be new at this forever, so it's best if I take advantage of every opportunity there is to learn something new. But yeah, man, that's kind of where I'm at with this. All right, YouTube, so the horn used to cut on, like it'll stay on as soon as you connect the battery. I'm not familiar with the name of the part, but that part I was showing y'all in comparison to the new part. My coworker told me to replace that to see if it was damaged, but prior to that I discovered that like it possibly was a short right here because the wire was broken off, but it was the connector that provides power. So he was like, that could possibly be the issue, but 9 times out of 10 if the horn just keep going, it's because this piece right here is damaged. It's like that's what it's pressed against when you pressing the horn. So seems to be working fine. It sounds loud as hell though, but it's not doing it when you see horn's not on. It's working now. I wish I would have recorded before so y'all could see what it was doing before, but all it was doing was staying on. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back with y'all. All right, YouTube, we back at it. It's the next day. I got sent over here because customer stated the forklift was leaking. Come to find out, they had multiple lifts leaking, but it got to get scheduled for another day. I was actually looking forward to doing that, but this one was pretty straightforward. It's right here. I don't know how that hose got disconnected, but it's disconnected. I'm gonna confirm. I'm obviously like that is leaking. But I'm gonna make sure there's no other wet spots around here, and then go let the customer know and make sure there's no other damage to the wire. Yeah, that's it right there. If I'm the tech that comes back to this customer, I will record that because I'm outside. So yeah, but yeah, that's a leak right there, and I don't know what I'm gonna get into after this, but y'all stay tuned. And I know I'm just showing y'all a leak, but basically my thought process was, he asked, how do you guys find leaks with the forklifts like sitting so low? And I was like, well, I normally just start top to bottom. So most of the leaks I've found so far has always been like mass cylinders or carry cylinders. So I always lift the forks up and check the hoses and check the cylinders. That'd be my first thing, and it was right here. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get back with y'all once I get back into something else. Turn it up. Alright, let me stop before I get copyrighted. But yeah, man, I'm about to head. I'm on my way to my next customer. I got a pack and seal. My team lead finna go help me do that. And yeah, only thing I did right here was I made sure the hose wasn't damaged anywhere else. Inspected the I don't even know what you call it, whatever you plugging that mug onto. That made sure it wasn't like chipped or anything. But it was like took some grown man strength to get that mug back on there. So my team lead was like, if I had a heat gun I could have heated it up, would have made it a little bit easier. But he was like, grab a punch tool, stick it through there, and that should open it enough. It should open it up enough for you to be able to get it seated, because it was going on there, but it wasn't sitting, like it wasn't seating all the way on there, so it'll just pop back off. So the other side, and I had a reference, the other side was on correctly, so I knew it had to be seated on like that. So yeah, I'm not sure how that hose came off. It was just literally sitting apart. But yeah, so we done with that. Drove it around, obviously lifted and lowered, raised and lowered the forks to confirm that it wouldn't come back off or it wasn't leaking. So yeah, man, for that to be a hose, I don't know why it's that easy to come off. Like, it's not easy, but like most of the hydraulic hoses, it's not like you just put it on there and then you got a clamp. It's like, it's either the things that you got to pull up and then release, those, or it's like tighten down with a nut, like something that's just not gonna come off if you bump something too hard or whatever. But yeah, man, other than that, about to be on my way to this next job. I'm gonna get back with y'all. Probably won't record that because my team lead gonna be there, but I'm gonna get back with y'all once I get back with y'all.